who make the beats?
We get them all.
Really? Alright.
I just need a mental break. I just need some stable cake. I just got the rent to pay. I just need a break. 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 I just need a mental break. I just need some stable cake. I just got the rent to pay. I just need a break. 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 I just need a mental break. I just need a way. Get up out this damn pain and I just got away.
We here. First episode.
Legendary.
High Heads Podcast.
Yeah, Cersei.
About to get it in. I got my guy, my brother. This is family. You know what I mean? Got him out here. And it ain't take too much to get homie out here. He was ready to go.
As
you know.
always.
But I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Yo, it's your boy Q with the juice. You know, what's good, my brother?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. All right. I do have questions.
Hey,
But
I'm ready to answer.
But before we even start the questions, let's just talk about how was your week?
Weekend, you know, relaxing, family vibes.
Okay.
Went out a little bit, partied a little bit.
Yeah. Where'd you go? You went out?
Oh, I went out with the Fat Daddies down in York.
Let's let the people know. What do you do?
I'm an artist. I'm a new music artist. I keep saying I'm new because I've only been in the game for about 2 years now. You know, I got a couple singles out. I got a project out called Juice's Journal. You know, that's one of my greatest arts of work, you know.
Yeah.
The cover, you know what I mean? It had a little bit of influence. My cover was like Doug.
I was just about to say that. I seen Doug all over.
Yeah, it was Doug theme, and my engineer, shout out to Drew Tyrell, he gave me the idea. He's like, he said, you should do something like, you know what I mean, like Doug. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I got this dope dude I go to, Visual Drug Arts on Instagram. Also, I'm a father. You know, I got 3 beautiful children. I'm probably not gonna have no more, but I got 3 beautiful children. If you don't have a structured household, that's when things get chaotic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you don't have an actual plan, you don't have a schedule of when you do things, a schedule of how, you know, just certain things like that, and you don't do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I agree. 1,000%.
Yeah.
So how did you get into music?
How did I get into music? Well, I started. I actually never told nobody this story, so this
Okay,
is
tell that thing, boy.
This will be the first place people hear. So I was in 3rd grade, and I was going to Marshall Elementary. Pretty sure you went there, right?
Shout out to Marshall Elementary.
Yeah, Marshall Lions, baby.
Shout out to him.
But 3rd grade, I had a teacher, Miss Wagner. She's one of them teachers that everybody hated.
Right.
She was short. She looked like a midget. Right. She ain't like nobody.
Right.
But she was just like, I didn't want to be in her class. So I was trying to think of a way to, you know, get out of being in her class so much. Yeah. And I already grew up with music. Like my mom, she used to sing to me. I grew up in the church. So, and I always wanted to play the drums and stuff like that. So one day, the band teacher, I had seen him and I was like, hey, can I join the band? So, and I was like, he's like, what do you want to play? I'm like, I want to play saxophone. This is Mr. Mitz.
Okay,
Mr.
absolutely.
Mitz. So I'm like, he's like, okay. He said, I like that instrument. He said, I see what I could do. And then he came to me about a week later. He was like, man, we don't got no saxophones, bro. I'm like, I was like, what else can I play? He's like, you play clarinet. You know what I mean? Most people think clarinet's like a female instrument. Right. But you can't think of it like that because being a musician is everything, no matter what you play. Right. Because you get a lot of connections being a musician. Yeah. You know? But I played the clarinet. So I played the clarinet, and that lasted probably for about 2 months. I was bored, and I kept missing practice. And because I didn't know how to schedule, and I didn't know when to go. Like I didn't know when to leave class to go, and I would always miss it because I was young. Yeah, you know. But so then 6th grade, I went back and I had a teacher named Miss Collins, and I was like, I used to play Mr. Mix. I was like, I played the clarinet, but I wanted to play the saxophone. She was like, oh, we need saxophones. And I was like, oh, okay. So started playing, was in the band. Man, I was one of the best saxophone players you could ask for.
Wow.
But this is a time when I was also at church, and I wanted to play drums.
Right.
So I started playing drums too for the concert band. When I got to high school and I really started playing in the marching band and started really like studying how to read and how to play by ear and stuff like that, I just had a different love for music.
So what was the transition from that style over to what you're doing now?
Being an artist, I started listening to Shawty Low.
Okay.
I was big on him.
Absolutely.
I was big on Shawty Low.
Yeah.
They know, you know. But that was one of the people that really started making me gravitate.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, and then, you know, I started listening to T-Pain, and I started listening to, well, you know, Drake came out 08, 09.
Right.
So Drake was a big part of it.
He was singing a lot back then, too.
He was singing. So, and it was just like, but every Drake song was a hit. Like, everybody liked Drake at the time. So it was just like, man, he's just doing, I was like, and then I started looking into more of the lifestyles and stuff like that. And I was just like, man, they just having fun. You know, singing about what they do. But then I really started getting influenced to really start going to the studio when I had a friend from Philly. Shout out Sama Free, Basil Small. We went to college together, you know, Harrisburg University. And he, like, it was getting to the point I was skipping classes just to go to the studio with him. He started going to the studio. He went to Pro Sounds, but this is back when James Ward was living here.
Okay.
Playing James.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, so he was producing one of his songs, and he was like, yo, Q, get in the booth. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I'll try it out. And I got in the booth and did like just a little, probably like a 2-bar.
Right.
And that was like, struck something.
I
was like, oh, it feels so good to be in the studio.
You got
like,
exposed.
Yeah, that really, it really felt good.
Yeah.
It really felt good. And then after that, I really slowed down. I didn't really go back to the studio after that. And then it was just like people were coming in and out of my life that would like, it was just like always like an introduction, like, you about to do this.
Right.
Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like, yeah, you're about to be in the studio. So then one homie, the white Joby, aka Old Wolfie, he was just like, yo, bro, come to the studio with me. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'll come. Then he's going, he's in there going crazy. Because I was like, oh, and he freestyling. So I'm just like, then we end up, the studio we was at was with Drew Tyrell. Mind you, I grew up with Drew. So I'm like, oh, that's somebody I know.
Yeah.
So Drew in there engineering, Joby in there laying tracks.
Is this still back? This is still Harrisburg University now?
No, this is after Harrisburg.
Okay, this is later. Okay.
Yeah, this is later.
This is like one.
This is probably, I'm going to say 2018.
2018, okay.
Yeah, about 2018. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, 2018. So Joby was like, yo, get in there. And I'm like, for real? He like, yo, get in there. So I go in there. We got a song. We gonna probably still put it out. We got a song we did years ago, and it keeps sounding better and better. So we probably gonna put it out. But
you rapping or singing on this track?
Rapping.
You rapping on this track?
So I was just like, all right. So I went in there, killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I gotta keep coming back. So I hit up Drew. I got Drew's number, Drew's information. I'm like, Drew, I'm gonna be hitting you for some sessions. And then after that, that's when it took flight.
That was it.
I had to keep going. It's like It was like a crazy addiction. Like I had to be in the studio, you know.
Yeah.
It feels good though, you know. It's like it's therapeutic for me too, like because, you know, with everything I got going on in my life at this moment, you know, it just feels good to be in the studio and to release some stuff.
So, all right. So this is about a 4-year journey, right? About 4 years that you like really accepted the fact that, all right, man, I'm an artist. About 4 years.
Yeah, about 4 years. Yeah, I would say about 4 years.
4 years. All right. So from then to now, what made you? How did you get to the point you are now? Because you wasn't putting out music the way you are right now back then.
Honestly, it was you.
It was me. Oh shoot!
It was you, bro. Because every time we had a talk, every time we had a conversation, it was just like, "What are you doing?" Like,
right.
He was like, you kept saying, "Bro, I ain't hear about nothing."
Right.
And he was like, "Yo, you gotta start putting this stuff out." And I was just like, I started to look. You know, sometimes you just gotta sit back and really look at what you're doing.
Right.
And then I was just like, I'm not putting nothing out.
Right.
I'm not making no type of noise.
Right.
So I was just like, let me go ahead and actually get to the grind. Like, let me go ahead and actually sit down and do what I need to do.
Right.
Now I got almost 300,000 streams.
So what are some obstacles? From the time you took that thing serious? Because I'm sure in the beginning you thought it was just going to be like, I'm put out some music, people going to just like it, and I'm sure you didn't know it was going to be what it is.
Man, let me tell you, people think making music is super easy.
Right.
Until they actually get in this field.
Right.
I was one of the people. You got to be good at what you do.
Right.
You got to practice.
Right.
Because if you ain't good, nobody's going to like it. And don't get confused by these industry people either.
Right.
You got some industry artists that just, you know, family got a lot of money and they gonna put out something.
There it is.
You know what I mean? You gotta actually create some good content for people to listen to that actually gonna want to listen to on a regular.
Right.
Because you could be a one-hit wonder too.
Yeah.
So, but also you gotta understand, you gotta know when to attack. You gotta know when to put out, you know, when to put out music, when to go to the studio, when to start promoting your music, what playlist to put. It's so much more than just putting out music. For one, how you gonna get it out there?
Right.
How you gonna get it out there? If you don't know that, you need to go back to square one.
Absolutely.
Like, there's so many people literally that they'll rap to their friends all day, but don't know how to put out music.
Absolutely.
You're wasting your talent. Stop doing that.
What advice would you give that individual?
I would say just, if you're gonna do it full force.
Yeah.
Don't baby it.
Right.
Ain't no point. You got that's talent. If you can sit there and just freestyle all day, that's talent.
Right.
Put that on the track. People's gonna listen to it. At the end of the day, because this is probably the best time to get into the music game, because it's so easy. And even all the oldest artists would say this to you, like it's the easiest time to put music out right now.
Yeah. The
easiest time, because it's so many different platforms you can put it out on. There's so many different people that help you with playlisting. You have the options that all labels have right now. Even one of the craziest artists I listen to is Russ.
Okay. And
Russ had this interview with the Breakfast Club, basically explaining like, you don't need a label, because a label's a bank. Yeah. Basically, a label's going to give you a certain amount of money to use, which is a budget, but you gotta pay that back. It's just a loan. Right. And they put crazy interest on that loan. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you got to pay them that money back and then pay them for everything that you did. Right. So he was like, what he do is he went and got a loan from a bank, and he started making his own hits, making his own music, producing his own music, everything. Everything's him. From the muscle.
I didn't know that. So would you, just in your own career, would you rather be signed or independent?
Now, when it comes down to it, it's just like, it depends on what you know how to do, what you're good at. Because if you're not good at promoting your music, you should go get a deal with a label. And I would say, not like, don't do a 360 or just get something like a distribution deal.
Right.
Distribution deals, they distribute all your music and they get it out to people.
So what would you do and why?
Me personally, I'm probably going to stay independent because the simple fact is because I know all the ins and outs and I already have the connections I need to get my music where it needs to be seen.
Gotcha.
You know, and honestly, right now, it's just I'm getting my finances together. That's it.
Right.
You know, I know the game. Like I've been studying it for 4 years.
Right.
I've been in it for 2 years, but I've been studying the game for 4 years. You gotta know what you're doing.
Right.
But if you really need the guidance, then sign on the label.
Right.
But don't sign for no deal that's going to take away from your whole life.
Gotcha.
Which is like basically you paying them back for the rest of your life. You don't want to sign no deal. Don't sign no big deal. T-Pain, he signed a deal for $20,000 with Akon. That man has a whole career now.
Yeah.
Went broke twice.
Right.
And still rich.
What are some of the biggest obstacles you faced?
Me personally, writer's block.
Tell me about that.
Sometimes you just really don't know what to talk about in certain songs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working on a song right now. I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I can't think of nothing.
Yeah.
But don't sit on a song.
Right.
You can, but make sure you're working on something else too.
Right.
Try to multitask on working on songs.
Yeah.
Because it's something that's gonna pop up in your head and you're gonna be like, oh, I got something for that song now. Just from working on another song.
Absolutely.
So that writer's block and support. Not everybody gonna support you.
Right. That's
and you gotta realize that you're gonna have a lot of people that sneak dissing.
Right.
So don't worry about the sneak dissing though. And don't worry about the support because mind you, like when you get your music heard, there's gonna be fans. You're gonna have fans. You're gonna have people that listen to you. If you're good at your music,
right,
it don't matter.
Right.
Like I've been trying to get the city support since I put my music out. Do I get it? No.
Right.
I'm not worried about that though.
Yeah, that's a whole nother podcast right there, boy.
That's a whole nother because you know, especially like with clothing too. Yeah. Getting support, you know, it's in the city itself. Most cities is not really going to be supportive of what you do. Right. They're going to be half supportive because they just in case you do make it.
Right. I mean, even if you do make it and they didn't support you before, they going to act like they did. So it's all right.
Yeah.
They all going to come back full circle regardless.
Yeah.
You just got to be great and become undeniable.
Exactly.
And they going to come. They going to come. You know what I mean? So I think that's just something people got to understand, period, when it comes down to doing anything, and especially small city. You know what I mean? Doing something in such a small city like we're in, no matter what, they're gonna be the way they are. Yeah. They're gonna act the way they are. People want to follow the next big thing, the thing that looks most important now, the most flashy, sexy thing. You know what I mean? They're gonna follow. But as soon as you become that, they're gonna come. Yeah. They're gonna come. So all you got to do is worry about becoming a man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Be the best you as you can. Mm-hmm. Take that joint to the highest levels you can take it. They gonna come. You know, it's simple math. So for all the fans, all your people out there, anybody watching, where can they find your music? You know, where can they find you on your social media?
With my music, you can find me on every platform. All you gotta do is type in Q space with space the space juice. But that's every platform, like I said, Tidal, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, YouTube.
Dope. Social media?
My social media is Instagram is Q with the juice 94_.
What I had to figure out for my own self with hi-hats and everything, that you got to go back and pay attention to everything that works the best, like you just said. You know what I mean? You seen what works the best, and you just expand on that motherfucker right there. You know what I mean? You just go hard at those things that work instead of just doing a bunch of stuff after you see after a while, like, you know, all right, people like this, people view this more. You just do that more.
Right.
Scratch out all the other stuff that didn't matter, that didn't really matter, didn't really do much, and just buckle down on the joints that matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I've been sitting back with music, because I was like, all right, I got my album out. But one thing I haven't done with my albums, I haven't really promoted it. I haven't put it on playlists like that. So, you know, some people were saying, yeah, you should put out another one. I'm like, I'm not going to just keep putting. I'm not Gucci. I'm not. So with one thing with Gucci was the type of person, he put out music. Right. So somebody's always going to listen. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, that's not me though. Right. I'm not going. I want y'all to hear my body of art, because I'm taking my music very serious. Yeah. And like, my last album was about me. Right. And I want y'all to hear that. So I'm going to just be promoting that probably until the summer. Summer is when I'm going to really start dropping some new music. Gotcha. Because I want people to see what I created first. Yeah. Because I got enough music out right now. Right. You know, for the time period that I've done music, I got enough out right now. Right. It's not like people's like, oh, where's your music? Yeah. You know, I got music. So I'm going to just keep promoting that, playlisting that, you know, putting that on the map. Even try more creative ways to put it out. You know what I mean? Different creative ways. Even if it's like you know, what I was thinking is like putting like maybe short clips of the music you already put out. So maybe it's like a 30-second clip video of a song you put out. You got how many songs are on your joint? 11 songs. Okay. Take 6 of those songs and create 30-second clip videos of that song. Like, not even like a long drawn out music video, just a music video, a camera right in your face and you rapping the song, or you sitting in the studio and you rapping each song 30 seconds of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I did that with the collab album I've done with Rolly Harmony. That's out? Yeah, that's out. Okay, hey, talk about that too. Talk about that too. Let me know. The collab, okay. It's called Juice Harmony. Is that the stuff you was letting me hear? Yes. Okay. This is just stuff. Yeah, this is just stuff. I haven't really pushed it like that. Oh, you gotta push it. I'm gonna push it though. It's just, I gotta get some rights together first. Before, okay. You know, gotcha. You don't want to run into no legal. One thing as an artist, you do not run into no legal issues. Right. Because you'll get hurt. Absolutely. Hey, I'm straight up. What's the boy's name? Rolly Harmony, bruh. I'm a fan of what y'all doing. I'm a fan. I'm gonna let you know that now. Yeah, bro. But it's called Juice Harmony. I gotta see how many songs. I be forgetting how many songs. Where's it at? It's on every platform. It's on every. I gotta look it up. Yeah. You know what I mean? I gotta find it. I didn't even know. I'll let you check it out real quick. Okay. It got 9 songs on there. Play a little something on there real quick. Let the people hear a little something on the mic. Let you hear a little something. I'm gonna give them like 15 seconds. Who make the beat? We get him. Alright.
I just need a mental break. I just need some stable cake. I just got the rental pay. I just need a break. 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 I just need a mental break. I just need some stable cake. I just got the rental pay. I just need a break. I just need a break. I just need a break. I just need a mental break. I just need a way. Get up out this damn pain and I just gotta wait. You need a cake. Don't give him too much. That's your fire though.
I like y'all sound. That sound. I told you before. That sound is freaking. it's so relaxing.
Yeah.
But it still make you still want to, you know what I
Make
mean?
you
You
wanna
still
turn up
feel
a
a little,
little
you know what I
bit.
mean?
Yeah,
That joint crazy. So
definitely. Yeah,
y'all gotta push that motherfucker,
Yeah,
man. But I
yeah.
understand with the legal stuff, get that stuff situated,
Yeah.
and then, you know, get it out there. But
Yeah.
fire.
Man, look.
Fire.
Like,
Like,
that whole
shit.
tape, I ain't gonna lie, that whole tape crazy. Like,
I need him.
bro.
I'm gonna go get him. I'm actually about to, I'm gonna buy it after we get
I
done.
seen you the link, my friend.
Yep, go ahead.
But yeah, man, like me and him, we only been working for about a year.
Y'all niggas got some chemistry.
Yeah, we got. That's why we got more stuff we gonna put out.
Yeah,
we got some heat. We got some heat.
I'm a fan thoroughly. I'm thoroughly a fan. You know what I mean?
We got some heat, man. So we gonna be dropping that probably sometime in the summer.
Did you see the joint yesterday? I seen videos.
The Jay Holiday and Bobby Valentino?
Nah, it was like, I think it was some young boy. I know it was the boy. I know the one boy I did the performance for. Instagram's what I hate, or something. I don't know. I forgot what it is. Something Antoine, something. I don't know. I know I got it wrong, homie. Don't be mad at me. But he had sent me a video where he performed that. It was a bunch of them, yo, and it looked crazy. Dang, I ain't got my phone, but it looked crazy, yo. Yeah. Them young boys was getting it in.
Okay.
They was getting it in. I was sitting back watching that joint, a little jealous. I'm like, yo, wish I was a young nigga again. I'd be out there and yo, because they had the joint popping. Like, it was a whole group of them. They was up there performing. They was getting it in. Like, it was.
Yeah, I gotta see what you're talking
about.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you as soon as we get done with this. I'm gonna show you. But
that's another thing too. I'm gonna be getting in the shows this year, so y'all gonna see me out here.
Yeah, let me know.
See me out here.
Let me know.
I seen my man Mazon. I see he got a tour. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I know he was talking about it. He was talking about it for a bit. I'm glad he got that joint going.
Yeah. I'm glad he got that too. He needed to.
He deserved it. My God, Mazon. Everybody check him out too. Mazon Music, I believe that's his Instagram. Check him out. That's my guy. Yeah. But any parting words you want to give to your people, man, before we head up out of there?
What do I want to say? Stay focused and don't give up. Your time coming. Yeah. Your time definitely coming. Yeah. Don't give up. Don't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you gotta slow up for a little bit, keep your foot on the gas, put on the brake a little bit, but don't stop.
All right, y'all, we getting up out of here. Episode will be up on Instagram, on YouTube. You'll see it. I ain't even about to give y'all no dates. You gonna see? Y'all gonna see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, check us out. Next one coming soon.
Juice 1.